Randy Prizzle.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this SlideShow, the Paris Trip edition, with me, Randy Prizzle. Obviously, I'll be taking you on a journey, you know what I mean, like Aladdin and all of that. A whole new world to see my trip to Paris and all of that. But this is obviously me, airplane settings and that. Obviously couldn't contain my excitement when I got off the plane, you know what I mean? And therefore it was finding the destination and the journey to get to the centre of Paris. Do you know what I mean? Long things, it really was. But going through seeing all sorts of scenery and all sorts of pictures and that, it was a nice look. You know what I mean? The whole train station looked nice, high tech and all that. Seeing it from my eyes, I couldn't believe it. It looked amazing. I couldn't believe it. He all on me. I think he want me. You keep it lonely. No. Do you know what I mean? Just literally, all the settings there look great. Coming into the station, that's Chappelle. It literally felt like I was in a different part of London. You know what I mean? Coming into the strip of Paris, seeing the Metropolitan station and all of that. Do you know what I mean? How old school it looked. The buildings look very old, but you know what I mean? The culture is there, history and that. Do you know what I mean? Weren't really good at studying the history, but good in terms of seeing buildings and sites like that. Incredible. Do you know what I mean? As I said, man was getting very happy with the trig, with the flash and the camera and that. I was very excited, do you know what I mean, to see a different city. There's me posing happily, do you know what I mean, taking in the scenic sights and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? Sun was out blazing. It was cold though there, very cold. Not as cold as it was in London, but it was cold. Wasn't doing the Hellstone stuff, not feeling like a Marion in the icebox settings. This was near the Gare du Nord station, but it looked obviously very crowded, busy, you know what I mean, statues and that were there. You know what I mean, very old school looking town, but you know what I mean, I appreciated seeing it all. As I said, murals and paintings were there too. Great graphing. The graphing looked sick. I had to take pictures of that 100%. And then coming into the trains, seeing all the trains, how high tech it looked. It's the upstairs downstairs part, which to me was very crazy to see. Insane. Now I had to obviously come back to the crib and take a look outside at my settings outside, and it was amazing. Coming there, now I'm scared of heights, so I didn't really want to pair over too much, but just seeing how good it looked, the sunset settings, you know what I mean, old school buildings of how Paris was, it was amazing to see. Beautiful in taking all that views, but I quickly wanted to get inside. I didn't want to hang around there for too long. Man would have been throwing up doing all them settings there all over the gaff and everything. It wouldn't look great at all. So yeah, man obviously braved that to show you guys what it looked like outside when the sun was setting, but I was not going to hang over them bars. No, man was not going to be doing pull-ups over there anytime soon. No chance, sorry. Coming in to seeing more of the station, this was the station, I think it was La Defense. It was actually really, really good looking, as you could see there, man. Place looked really nice, set up real good. Do you know what I mean? Wooden floors and that. How would you see that in a train station there in London? Never see that at all. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Double decker trains and that. Up and down stairs. Amazing. Incredible. Do you know what I mean? Painted a picture and that picture tells you 1,000 words. Brilliant to see. Do you know what I mean? And then we come more into the old school trains, where obviously you're going through more centre of Paris. You know what I mean? But still, it was good to see different variations of trains, and obviously how high tech everything looked, you know what I mean, updated. It looked nice. Coming outside, we see more in the La Defense area. This was a masterpiece for me, seeing La Defense up close, and the arch was incredible piece of architecture. Coming out, the buildings were grand. It just looked like somewhere, you know what I mean, out of like AI or something, artificial intelligence. The way the buildings was looking, you know, crazy, tall, just really high tech, you know what I mean, sculpted very nicely, architecture's dream and all that, do you know what I mean? So it was good to see. Coming obviously more, this was obviously on the birthday, man obviously was walking down with sis, big her up, and you know what I mean, we were just going to eat a meal, do you know what I mean? So going there to find a nice meal for us to eat. I ended up getting ribs. Unfortunately, I did forget to take a picture of the ribs, so you just get a picture of the drink, because by that time I just needed to eat, so I completely forgot. But there's a picture of the drink still. It was really nice alcoholic beverage. So we move next day, you know what I mean, man's journey back on the trains, choo choo, all of that, you know what I mean. Man's journey was now to go and see the Eiffel Tower. Now man ain't seen the Eiffel Tower close, so this was kind of exciting for me to see this in person, because I'd never seen it before in person. Only seen it through obviously movies, TV shows and that, and other people taking pictures when they've gone to Paris. So I've never actually been there and seen it live and direct. So it was really cool to see it live and in person, live and kicking settings and all that. So I was really excited. I mean, here's me walking, really taking it all in along the pavement settings, really getting ready to feel the real concept of Paris, because I just want to feel Paris, still the Paris that I'm at. Just feeling it for true. Do you know what I mean? Right there, taking all of the sights in, the bridge, all of that. You know what I mean? It all looked pretty. You know what I mean? The water was dirty as heck, but it was still pretty. Just the picturesque in terms of how everything looked, how everything came together, was pretty as a petal. But as I said, water dirty said, you'll never catch me swimming in that. I wouldn't be doing that. No chance. You'll never swim in it. You'll never be swimming in it. You will never catch me swimming in it. Yeah, wouldn't be doing that at all. But more the sights, more the settings, trains going by and that. As I said, it was cold out there. The weather wasn't great, but it was still a picturesque moment for me to go happy snappy with the cameras as usual, going in, snapping my way all the way through. Let me stop waffling on and let the background music play. You know what I mean? Enjoy the sounds of the background music, soothing your soul. I should have actually purchased one of these. That's actually my bad, because these very good looking, good paintings. Person did a really nice job here. Oh, look at me getting gas standing next to the Eiffel Tower. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's me, kids. But yeah, man, pretty picture. As I said, when it's all lit up, it looks great. At night, it looks better, especially after 9 p.m. You know what I mean? And I missed that time to actually get shot of it at 9 p.m. because that's when it does the flashing stuff. Flashing lights, 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 lights. But yeah, it was just nice to see it all lit up, especially when it started to look dark, that it was getting more lit. If I knew where I was going, I would have done what this guy is doing, just approaching. Been riding around Paris and just seeing the sights a lot more. But obviously, I didn't know the routes. I didn't know where I was going, so I couldn't really do that. After, yeah, man took a trip to obviously the shopping sides, you know what I mean, big shopping centres around there. Do you know what I mean? Going inside, and the gal then wanted to do the shopping. So big up the gal them, did a lot of shopping in there, and then they got a lot of treats in there too. So you know what I mean, doing all that happy stuff, happy feet and that, you know. But as I said, when the sky was lit up at night, when that thing was shining, it was shining so brightly, like the Rihanna song, shine bright like a diamond. But you know what I mean, it's good to obviously see the boat come past as well. Man, wish I was on that boat, you know what I mean, taking a trip and a cruise around Paris like I was Will Smith in the Just Cruising video. Well, baby, I don't care, as long as you take me there, somewhere to clear my mind, just cruising. Would have been super cool still to see Paris by boat and that, then fly, feeling so high, so high. I want to touch the sky and all that, but you know what I mean, seeing the nice Christmas tree and that. And then we went to Homa, not the Homa, you know what I mean, went to the place Homa, and the sandwich there, as you can see, was really eloquent and nice. Sister had that, as I said, she enjoyed her sandwich, and obviously she had it, I think, filled with like prawns and stuff like that was in there. But this place was nice. Wasn't for me though, because obviously they didn't have any vegan options for me, unfortunately. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm obviously going to let this go. As you can see, the end parts here of my train journey back and seeing Paris in sight. Beautiful. But I'm going to leave it here, guys. And I will give you more in part 2 of this. Till then.
Randy Prizzle.